All right, cool. All right. What's going on, guys? I'm so used to Alec being on. This was just kind of a press and whatever. All right. So let's kind of go through. Let me just move this and we can kind of see. We're going to look through, we're going to lab this together because I just did the SGPN show and give out a couple things. And I'd love to kind of move through here and see what we like. All right. So let's go to the props. And we can kind of go through this. Okay, so Keener Montero under 14 and a half outs. I don't know if I necessarily hate this. So let me just kind of go share this tab and look at some stats that I have on Mr. Montero. 1 second. Alec just texted me and said he's in a meeting. That's why. All right, so what has Montero done actually this year? Give me 1 second to look. I don't think that he was actually a pretty solid starter last year. So I'm going to look right now at his stuff. Shows tab. You see, I'm on Fangraphs. A lot of this show is you guys getting to watch me play around on my computer. So give me a second. I don't know why it says Oh, is he doing an opener? That's different to me. I didn't know that. Let me just check and see if Reese Olson. He'll had 4 runs. So let's look at Montero. It might not be right. Okay, so I guess he is. He must be opening today. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna look at his share this tab. I'm gonna look at his game log from the minor leagues because he just got recalled. He went 5 in a second. How many did he do in the spring? They kind of love him as a spot starter. 4. So this isn't too bad. He doesn't really have the greatest stuff. He wasn't really he was okay last year. It wasn't great. Serviceable, worse on the road. I can't imagine why he would need to go super deep. So why don't we just look at it and take it? I'm going to kind of back around. I'm going to look up. There we go. We got Montero. Let me just see. I want to just look at some of his own out stuff. So last year, he nailed this last year pretty consistently. His first start, he went 13 last May. So, and then this year, he obviously hasn't done anything yet. In 2024, he was over this all the ways towards the end. He was over this in all but one start last year. This team is not hitting that well. His total pitches thrown. Let me just see how many batters were in his game log. Let me just see how many. He faced 17 batters, struck out 6. Let's just, they recalled him for this. Let's just kind of see what his advanced look like. Solid K rate, but remember in minor leagues that they have automated balls and strikes. Ks per 9 is that. Did he just walk a lot of people? I don't know. FIP, that. Okay, I don't mind this really. Let me look at the bullpen. Let's see what the bullpen situation is. Oh, they're all available. They're all available. Let's see. The probables. I am assuming that everybody's getting moved back once, so they don't have an off day. So they don't need to empty the bullpen, but everybody's available and they can do this. I don't mind this. Let's see if they have a price that's kind of off. Yeah, I don't mind this. They just put this up. Let's just do it. We'll take a stab at it. It is, let's see, under 14 and a half. Share this tab instead. Under 14 and a half on Montero. That doesn't seem so bad. So we'll just kind of put it to the side. Let's see what else we got here. All right, other things that Rithmm likes. I've been tracking kind of everything, just to see, because I'm trying to build up on what work, what it's kind of nailing, what isn't. It's really doing well in strikeout props for me. It's not really doing well in outs. But let's just take a look at strikeouts then. There's a lot of these that I do like. And that's an easy one to cap because you can just tell based on K rate. You can tell based on other things. Like the other one, outs are a little bit more, what's the manager going to think? What are they going to do? So let's see. All right. First one that it loves, Cannon, over 4.5. Let's go to Cannon. So Cannon has pretty good K rate at home. So we're seeing here, and his K rate stinks on the road. Pretty good one in there. It's like right on the cusp of a couple things here. I like Cannon, to be totally honest. Let's look at the A's against righties. The A's are, let's see. Are they listed on here as? Yeah, they don't really K a lot, but maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I know that Rithmm likes this one, but it's hard for me to get to that one. Just because like Cannon just hasn't gotten there. Let me kind of look around. It's tough. Actually, I think I'd like the under a lot more. I'm gonna kind of go against. I feel bad, but I'm probably gonna go against Rithmm here. I haven't really liked Cannon. Just I mean, look, he had 6 in his last start, but it's a little bit been all over the place. He threw 102 pitches last start too. That's actually a flag. So he threw 102 pitches last start. So I'm probably going to look towards his under outs too. I need to see who's available for this White Sox team. They used 4 relievers, but who is pitching tomorrow? Davis Martin. How has Davis Martin done in general? We like to look at how long pitchers have been going. Okay, so Davis Martin went 6 in his last start. I can see how many pitches he threw. Let's just kind of take a look. Box score. This is also great. It'll tell me Davis Martin faced 25 batters last time, which is pretty good. We basically, like I said, Davis Martin. So Cannon threw 100 pitches. Let me just kind of see. That's the most that he has thrown, by the way, since last September. If you go to like his, he did 100 a couple times back-to-backs early in the year last year. And then kind of fell off because he actually got hurt. So I don't know if that is a good thing. But when he goes, he doesn't strike out a lot of guys. So I don't really think that this is a good one. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the under on the Ks though on him. I understand that Rithmm is telling me to take the opposite. I'm going to still track it. And that way when I'm wrong, Rithmm can be like, we told you, rub it in my face. I'm going to do that. Let's see what else. So this Mats one is really hard for me to get behind because they're doing a bullpen game. So this is probably assuming otherwise. I like the Fott under 5.5 Ks. I'm actually like a pretty big Fott fader. And share this tab. It's Cannon. Yeah, I'm like obsessed now. Now I'm obsessed with like Cannon at home is good. That's the problem. What did he do last year at home? 24. We can do that. We could link to this. Sorry, guys. I know I'm going down this Cannon wagon. What is this? So, and we can go from here. So let's just kind of do this. All right. Yeah. Like he is at home. This just hasn't worked out for him. So anyway, I don't agree with it, but whatever. But let's find ones that we do like. So the under K rate for Fott. I do like this a lot. And this is something that we saw on the Rithmm tab. So let's do that. Let's take under 5.5. Again, we can kind of look in here and you can see, yeah, he's just consistently gone under it. He's projected to have only 4.6. If we look at what Arizona's doing, let's just see what Arizona's got their bullpen. And let's see. And Eduardo is going tomorrow, and Eduardo kind of can hold his own on a little bit of distance. Yeah, this is not a good, it's not a good fought shoving situation. So we can do the K rate. Yeah, Miami's got a high K rate, but let's kind of see what they've been doing the last 2 weeks. A little bit better. And the last 2 weeks overall, here we can do this custom split for this. 2 weeks or right-handed pitching, and we can do it like the last 4 weeks. Let's see what happens. So yeah, I think we can get behind that. Let's take this FOT one. We'll do FOT. Soriano doesn't have like a lot of swing and miss stuff. I love Max Meyer, so that's a good one. If you're looking to build, we could build a slip here. Let's do that. We could do because I don't necessarily want Robbie Ray K's. Like I like this under, but it's minus 142. So I would do that with maybe Keter Montero under and maybe the FOT under and do that as a Soriano does have filthy stuff when he's on, but he doesn't have swing and miss stuff. He's a really good ground ball pitcher. And it's also just like the Rangers aren't like a high K team either. So like they're up there, but they're not like terrible. I mean, it's just not one that I'm like in love with. Because like here's the thing. Share this tab and stuff. Here's the thing. So like Soriano, here's how I look at K props. I'm surprised actually he does have a good swing K rate. Actually, look at you, Porter. Finding me something actually that maybe I was wrong on. This isn't terrible. His K rate's awful on the road. And he's mostly pitched on the road. He has a swinging strike rate. He has that. I could get behind it. Let's see. Show this tab instead. Okay, so let me do that. Actually, you got me on this one, buddy. These are all caution. I don't like to do caution ones. His command, well, he does. It's not as much the thing is that the Rangers aren't hitting the ball very well right now. I like his under hits more than I like his. Let's see what we got that's being offered as a play here, because I like his under hits a lot more than I like his Ks. I don't mind this because the dude can just go distance. I almost want that more. Let's see. Let me just look at Soriano K's. I mean, he generally just shoves is the thing. But his over outs, you know what? Like, he's a pretty good road warrior on like all things. Like, I think we could get behind this, man. I think I'll get behind his outs. I don't know. Is Berger hurt? I don't know if Berger's hurt. I haven't seen, but no one on that team hits. So I don't even know. But if you look at if we're looking at the team stats for against righties, here's Texas, and they're not good. So, and they're not even good. They're like better at home, but the K rate is like right on the cusp. So I would much rather, and they don't walk. And Soriano, he kind of walks guys, but like, I mean, he has walk issues, like you said, but he has a really good ground ball rate. Yeah, I like this play. I like this play a lot, actually. I'm actually gonna play it. We're going to do Soriano over 17.5 outs. Let me just see how many pitches he threw in his last. He only threw 93, so he can do this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He threw, 93 and then 90. Yeah, this is, let's do that. Let's do the Soriano over. Angels Fire Party would be a guy who moved at the deadline. Yeah, I mean, all of the Angels contracts are for guys that they could trade. Like that Kikuchi deal is a very tradable deal. TDA deal is a good tradable deal. The Soler deal is a tradable deal. Let's see. I'm going to take this Soriano. The total's really high though, is the thing. Oh, that's probably because of Corbin. Okay. No duh. No doy. All right. Let's see. Is there a difference between the 16 and the 17 with him? And there is not. And so I'm gonna do Soler's like the perfect Philly. Kind of, you're right on that one. All right, let's see if we can get this. If someone sees it. Oh, it's only on Fanatics and I'm limited there. Okay. Well, I like the Soriano over outs. I'm not going to go with the strikeouts, though I do like that too. So Soriano is definitely somebody who I do like to back today. Let's see who else we got on here. Yeah, I'm going to take this Rithmm Blanco. I want this Rithmm Blanco under outs. And the reason why, I thought about it before, but the reason why is because he's been consistent, but if we look at tomorrow, I mean, he doesn't strike guys out. The entire bullpen's available. And then if you look at here, yeah, they're off tomorrow. There's no reason to burn him. So we should do that. We should do the Blanco under outs. You just love betting against those lefties, huh, man? So let me just try that one. And we can kind of go from there. Two guys who kill me when I bet against them are Corbin and Freeland. All right, I'm gonna do this Blanco, the Blanco under outs. Let's see. Minus 105. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'll take this. I'll take the Blanco under 5.5 outs. Okay. You guys are all probably like, oh, I want to see some hitter stuff. All right, I'll look at some hitter stuff for you. And I'm not gonna, I mean, totals are totals, but like I do alt totals. So and I will, as I like generally say, so here's the thing. Okay, someone had asked me this in the Discord. What's the deal with hits versus singles? Okay. So like singles, this is a great price on it though, but the singles stuff is really built around if somebody has like a high ISO or not. So here, I'm sorry, I'm sharing on this tab. So I'm gonna go to batters in my site. And my site's handygraphs.com. It's free for now, so you can totally use it and have fun with it. And so like if you look at ISO, like low ISO means you don't really get a lot of power. Okay. You don't get a lot of power. So you're basically getting a lot of singles. You'll see like none of these guys have extra base hits. Okay. So it's like a good one to do for guys like, oh, he's not even listed, but like Travis d'Arnaud and like Dylan Cruz has absolutely no power. So like he's a great guy to bet for singles. Hard hit rate's good. You do that. Like Cody Bellinger, same kind of deal. Like Rowdy Tellez, like a lot of these guys, you want like a low ISO, and that's what corresponds really well. You could see all this stuff. Some of the stuff that you could basically see on like Baseball Savant. But like Porter loves this, and we talk about it a lot. But like if you're looking for a guy to give up a home run, like you want a guy that has like a high fly ball rate. Problem is like I don't really trust the Phillies right now on a lot of hitting, and I'm not a big fan of the weather. Beto has like Beto gives up a lot of fly balls, but again, like his FIP is better than it is. Let's kind of see. You want somebody with like a really good hard hit rate. Quintana got like hit pretty hard in this last outing. So let's see, but his ground ball rate's really good. He's a really good ground ball pitcher. Max Meyer could have a blow up, but we talked about it. Oh, so like again, we talked about like Fott is like a real good one. Like Fott has like a really high hard hit rate. He doesn't K guys. Let's see if there's somebody here who has another one. This is like Zach Littell. Zach Littell's stats are terrible. Kind of like a Red Sox, but the problem is the Red Sox don't have any lineups. Okay, you want to check the lineups. Devers isn't EV, wasn't EV the last time I checked, and Devers' stats are awful. So Devers is I'll check your guys right now. Like I looked at Devers this morning because it would be a very Devers move for him to hit a home run today, but like his last 5 games, man, like hard hit rate, look, there it is. Like he is literally right down the bottom. I can't justify that at all. And he's when I looked, I'll look again, but I believe is not EV. So let's just see. Let's go. Oh wait, no, now he is. Okay, that might change. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, Devers is like all vibes. Again, this site is my site. It's on the Discord, handygraphs.com. It's a pull of all. It's the stuff that CJ and I made. It's a pull of all the fan graphs and baseball data, and it is how I've been telling everybody to cap home runs for the last 2 years, and nobody has listened. But I'm really good at it, so who knows? The way you do it is you look at last 5, you look at hard hit rate, you look at hard hits, and you look at then at barrels and stuff like that. Cool, Porter, then use the site. Like I'm just telling you right now, dummy. You look for guys that have like a 0 or a lower number here. You don't want a guy who just homered. And you basically go off from there. Devers is just like really bad right now. I could justify Story. Let me see if Story is on there. I would totally take Story. Let me just see if Story is EV. Because if he is, no, he's not. Devers is. Let me look at that. Like Muncy, you want to take a Dodger who bats 7th at home? Okay. That's. I mean, I can tell you he's gonna be EV. So I'm pretty sure he usually is. Nope, he's not EV. So he wouldn't even be on my list. Devers is like the closest, and it's purely vibes. Yeah, you feel vibe. Like I don't like the cap on vibes. He would totally home run when Bregman's not there. You can see it in these stats. These are terrible. Like these are 1 extra base hit in his last 21 plate appearances. 1 hit in his last 18 at bats. Like I'm not 2 total, and it's a double. Like I can't take that guy he's not in good form. Like if he hits, good, but shouldn't be plus 350 to hit home run when he is 1 for his last 18. These are terrible fucking stats. So, let me see though who else there is. You wanted to see Julio Rodriguez is pretty solid on that end actually. No barrels though. I would love for that to have a barrel rate to be up. Yeah, and that's fine. That doesn't account for the other 14 at bats. So, and also there's no pitch, but the problem with taking any Red Sox today, like you don't have to argue with me about it, Porter. Like if you want to take it. That's fine. I'm just telling you why I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it because the data is literally telling me that he's not playing well, and he was not doing that with no pitch protection. So, if you want to take him, take him. Julio is let me look. Julio works. I like Nick. I am a Nick Martinez guy. He's a lot better at home. Let's just see. Nick Martinez hasn't been as great this year. He's got a high fly ball rate. Yeah. Actually, I don't hate Nick Martinez. I could get behind Nick Martinez. I wish that Julio had a I wish he had a barrel here, but that's just not gonna, like, these are still perfectly fine. These are pretty good stats. Like Devers, though, look at all that blue, man. Like, that is not good. And who was the other one you wanted? Was Muncy? Yeah, Muncy's terrible. So I would say Julio. I could get behind Julio, and he's so might do that. Anyway, yeah, let's call it. Let's say Julio home. Let's go with a Julio dong. Okay, cool. There you go. Calling one right now. Thanks for putting it on my radar. All right, cool guys. I'm gonna actually even track it on Rithmm, even if it says caution. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's see. Julio, and then I'm gonna jump off. But you guys know where to find me at Hey Rosenberg. So I will do it that way. But yeah, so like everyone who knows, like Porter's one of my very close friends. So we jab like this. But yeah, I like Julio. I can't back the Devers thing. The data's not there. So I don't know why it won't come up as even any sort of home run. Not even the rhythm, but I like him. I like him to do everything. Julio Rodriguez, let's get him. That's fine. Good call by Porter. Porter, who whenever he hits a big winning slip, he forgets, he doesn't put the period before the @ so no one sees it except people in this feed. But Porter, make sure you do that. You got to do a period before it if you're going to start the tweet like that. No one's popping for me in the early game. I might look at the Tigers, but we'll look at it a little later because I got to jump on some stuff. I love you, buddy. Okay, cool. Guys, that is it from me. We're going with Fott under, and we're going with a Soriano over outs, and we're doing a Julio Rodriguez dong. So I will look at some stuff. I will talk to you guys soon. You can hit me up in Discord. You can hit me up on Twitter, and I will talk to you guys later. Let me, I can remove it from screen, get bigger. You guys can see me, but this was fun. I will talk to you guys later. Producer Alec, we are out.